Hello guys, Axe here once again, and this is gonna be both of a minor update and as well as I guess I can say a quick vlog. First of all is this tidbit update, and of course if you heard the news since Monday, one of the greatest, in my opinion, movie star has passed away, which is Robin Williams. He was a comedy guy. He was funny in some of the movie he does. And one of my favorite one was he was a voice actor in that one, but it was Robots with E. McGregor, Amanda Bynes, Mel Brooks, and of course Robin Williams was there. He was the voice of Fender, and of course he done voices before, such as the best one is Aladdin. Not much of a Disney fan for me, but like I said, one of his greatest voices, in my opinion, was, like I said, Robots. And like I said, he did pass away, and I did do a tribute video on him. And I'm going to talk about special certain rules when I do tribute videos on Mega Mix Games Showcase or dedication. But like I said right now, like all I can say really is Robin Williams. You were a great actor. Gave me a reason to watch comedy movies. That's one of my favorite genre. And you'll be missed. So yeah, I'm sorry. It's hard to find me the right words. So with that, here's basically a minor update on my channel. Is that first of all, I finally finished my four-part special vlog, an open letter to basically Japanese company, but personally for this one is Tecmo Koei and Bandai Namco, which is, I said it before, but I'll say it here, about Japanese game not having dub to some extent and trying to sell it in full price. I don't think it shouldn't be. It's on my four-part of vlog on hashtag no dub, no buy. And again, let me just say this once more time. The phrase no dub, no buy, I did not make it up. It was a lot of people already saying it. I've seen it in Facebook, Twitter, GameFAQs forum. The minute they hear, oh, the game has no English dub, oh, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not really in that position of no dub, no buy, because my basic rule is if the game doesn't really have dub, I mean, I prefer dub, like I always said this before, but there's a loophole for me, or some sort of situation that I can give it a pass. If the game is cheap enough, whether it's physical or download, then I'll probably consider getting it. Like in the case for Super Mario Warrior 4 and Water Trojan 3, rather than me getting it when it first comes out, I'll probably wait a year or so to get it for a cheaper price. That's just my rule of thumb. I mean, I'll buy your game, but I'll just buy it cheap. But like I said, that if you're not even going to put English dub in the game, for for goodness sake, at least lower your price for $10. Like for your PS4 version of the game, make it $50, and for PS3, since it's going to be a download, for Christ, for goodness sakes, excuse the language, make it $40. That's what I'm just saying. And for the Vita, maybe $30. Because now you look like sort of, and you're probably not. It's a business, but you look like greedy people. So I know it, and it translates to a bad thing, but it's not really that bad because, for the PlayStation, they just have the anime sale, and one of the anime sale was I decided to get One Piece Pirate Warrior. It was only $5, so you can't really have a bad deal with that. So of course I got it. I know there's no dub, whatever. It's $5. You can't really deny $5 for a game. But when I said the download, it was 10 gigs. Whoopie-doo. I probably make a note myself. I need to buy a $500 gig hard drive for the PS3. I know they used to sell some at Best Buy, but I also can get it on Amazon. Different story. But it's just ridiculous. And thank goodness for Sony, they listen. that on the PS4 version they finally nullified that policy. I don't understand why you can't nullify that policy on the PS3 and the Vita, but again, maybe in the long run, and like I said to a lot of people, there is a blog share for PlayStation. Just keep writing that, and again, Twitter, just like no dub, no buy, social media. And like I said, I have my four parts. Wow, I went way off. But like I said, no dub, no buy for part was there, the introduction, my argument of why games should have dub, my personal opinion, a Twitter response, and my conclusion. And I'm gonna say this here, just like I said to my no dub, no sub, no dub, no buy vlog. I'm just speaking for myself. It's all my opinion. Nobody needs to listen. Company doesn't need to listen. So again, I'm just speaking for myself. So there you have it. That's a tidbit that one. And now I'm gonna go to tidbit two. That special Mega Mix game showcase I did. And if you check my video, I just did a tribute version of a Mega Mix game showcase, which is a tribute to Robin Williams playing The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. And again, maybe I'm wrong. Robin Williams is a super fan for the Legend of Zelda game. I can tell you that much. You've seen him in commercial. I think he did the commercial with Ocarina of Time. He did one with the Link of the Force Sword and the 3DS, the free to play game. Or well, it was free for a while. And he basically just loved the Zelda franchise. That he loved it so much that he named one of his daughter Zelda Williams. Was based on The Legend of Zelda. That's why I think it was the firstborn, but yeah, maybe. And that's why I played as Legend of Zelda. I don't know what his all-time favorite. I thought it was The Link to the Past. Again, like I said, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it could be also Ocarina of Time. I might do that showcase in the long run because I'm able to do it, wink wink. So, but right now, because when I heard about it, I just said, well, I just trying to figure what Zelda was, and I thought it was A Link to the Past. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but Link to the Past still is a good game. I mean, I have it not only for the Wii, but the virtual Wii U also. And I might do like a Miiverse post dedicated or tribute to Robin Williams. And I'll probably screen capture that and put it on my, as part of my Mega Mix game showcase in a later one. So, okay, with that said, what am I talking about? Why am I talking about tribute and, tribute and dedication video? Well, mostly my Mega Mix game showcase is basically contributing to the gaming community, whether they're new or you're old, and the whole point is to help new generation to understand the old game. Because if it wasn't for those old games, there wouldn't be any new game. And for the old generation, they know just they want to relieve the experience, watching it, nostalgia, and I'm there to help showcasing it. And that basically is contribution, because at one point, and some people are offended, you do kind of see, I do monetize them. So I think I said it before, it's something, sometimes gotta earn some money on the side. Yeah, I know. And if people are offended with that, I do apologize. So with that said, however, is that there is time that I will not monetize a video, which is tribute video. Tribute video videos are basically videos that I show tribute to a person that I think that made an impact in my life, in my career, whether something entertaining or something like career-wise, such as I did one before with Captain Lou Albano, because I knew him as Mario before I knew him he was a wrestler, and he did a good voice for Mario in Super Mario Brothers Super Show. And I just want to make a note on the side that if that one has ad, but it's not from me. I did not put monetizing that one. I trying to prevent it the way I can, but DHX Media basically claimed the right on the end credit when Captain Lobano was doing the Mario dance. So again, I do apologize in advance, or excuse me, I do apologize. Period. I had no control. I did try to dispute it, and they just said, "Hey, well, maybe you should put it up. Whatever. I'm not going to argue with that, so I'm just moving on." And another one now I did was with The Legend of Zelda. And if you notice in my discussion page or section of my YouTube, I kind of said something to Nintendo. Yeah, that was discussing what you did. And I can stick with that because the reason is I'm doing a tribute video to someone who passed away, and I don't intend to monetize it. And you're gonna claim copyright, and then you're gonna put ads on my video. That's kind of disgusting, Nintendo. Why? Oh, because it's owned by Nintendo, and I know it's a content ID thing. And it was a lucky thing. It wasn't music. It wasn't a visual. Like the in-game for The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, when he was saving Zelda for the first time in the dungeon, it was copyright claim, and I think that was just disgusting. I guess YouTube need to fix that problem to some extent, or maybe I should do permission, but whatever. And again, there's just something like when someone doing a tribute to someone, and I don't do this, and I don't do this for clickbait. I think that's again wrong. When I do tribute video, again, I don't monetize it. I don't make it fancy. As if you notice on that video, there was no fancy intro. It was just a basic world title, and then subtitle, and then the video itself. I didn't even put any graphics in it because, again, I'm trying to make it as basic as I can because you're tributing with someone. Well, maybe a bit fancy. I get a little bit about it, maybe, but I just didn't want to make it too fancy that now it's just about the video. It's not about what the reason behind the video, what I did. So, like I said, for tribute video, basically, that it's going to be basic, no fancy intro. And of course will not be monitored because I think that's wrong. When you do a tribute to someone who basically passed away, you probably shouldn't do it. That's clickbait. If you put ads, that's wrong. So yeah, that's always been my policy for making Mixed Game Showcase tribute video, is that I don't put ads on the video because in my personal opinion, it's wrong. You just don't do it. Just don't. So that's what I did. But another type of video I did, and I did this twice, is a dedication video. Dedication videos basically mostly like someone I respect. Let's just say that, but not like movies I respect. But well, case in point, like this one is Magus X1. There was a dedicated video dedicated to Magus X1 because of what he did to YouTube, his contribution to YouTube. He got my respect. That's why I did a tribute to him. And another one is, I'm not going to say his name because it's no longer on YouTube. I did also a video on that person because what he did, and let's just say all the stuff that's happened to him in the past, it was just so wrong, and he was putting up with it to the best of his ability. So that's, for me, that's like, yeah, that's respect. So I did two dedication video, and I also did one about Big Al, but everybody know, if you follow me, that I follow Magus, of course I'm going to follow Big Al. If you know who the guy is, funny guy, very entertaining, gives me a reason to go to YouTube. So I actually made a free dedicated video, and that one, yeah, it's okay to monitor because, well, unless something happened bad, but of course not. But it's just me just showing my appreciation what they do. That's why I do dedicated video on my Making Mixed Game Showcase. So again, tribute is somebody who I really respect that made an impact in my life. Dedication video is basically people who contributed to the community that got my respect. So that's a little bit different. And dedication is okay to put out there because at the same time, it's not somebody who basically passed away. And I was going to get confusing, but that's basically how I do it. Again, like I said, it's a tribute video out of respect to the person, no monetizing. But if it's a dedication or a contribution video, then I put it on. I don't even get a lot of money if that makes you happy. But like I said, there's no harm there. So there you have it about sometimes the video I do on my Megamix game showcase. Excuse me, I'm rambling so much, or like rambling. It's 11:30 p.m. here while I'm recording this. I just feel like doing it, but at the same time, I guess I'm half tired. I really should stop doing this, but whatever. Alright, so that's the update part. Yes, more more videos gonna come. More Megamix Game Showcase. I already have some in the works. Just trying to finalize it. Oh, and one more thing. This one basically about a response to Megas X1, which is basically the particular war that he was talking about. Link's going to be in the description box, which is basically what I did is a response to Megas X1. It was an extended version of what he was talking about this particular war in YouTube. Excuse me. And the reason why I did that, one is I probably could get away with it because, one, I wasn't really involved. I mean, if I would have to choose side, I have to choose side with people who are against this person in the war. But, like I said, I was just on the server. I was just in the sideline. I almost got involved once, but I just said nope. But I was in the sideline, observing what's going on. That's why I'm able to talk there. Mostly I was neutral. And again, it's not clickbait because if you notice, if you click it on the YouTube channel, it's just basically a bullet form, bullet form there with a link to take you to an alternate video channel that I have, which is Vimeo. The reason I put it there is for safety reason, so people don't get upset and start falsely flag. So I put it there so to keep it away to prevent any conflict. Let's just say that. So I'm putting on my alternate one, Vimeo, because not a lot of people go there. The whole point of Vimeo is I treat it like what I did with Blimp, an alternate version. If I can't put any videos on YouTube or they're trying to compromise the video, then I'll put it on Blimp, or excuse me, not Blimp, Vimeo. Blimp is gone. They kicked me out, just like Big Al's, which is, I think, is BS, but whatever. So that's about the SPAX war. And like I said, I keep forgetting the whole point of the whole point was I did the SPAX war was, excuse me. The whole point of the SPAX war was to help new YouTuber to what not to do on YouTube or any video site and learn from it. And like I said, 2008, the culture there was just basically different because let's just say that YouTube was still new. We're trying to figure out the culture. That's it. So that's my update part of the update / vlog. And I think I'll cut this in 2 parts because this one's already 18 minutes. So the next video is going to be a 2 quick vlog, and it's basically, I just want to talk about right now, this is stuff in my head, is Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, great title, as an Xbox One exclusive, and this is something long overdue that I wanted to do but never had a chance. Skullgirls DLC controversy. Yes, I know it's bridge under the water, but I want to give my thoughts anyway. And it's not a bad thing, but I do disagree, so people gotta relax about it. So I'll see you in that video.